Hello and good evening, everyone. I am Kashane Denton, Director of Communications here at the JCA, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to our first ever online awards program. I'm also extremely honored to be introducing our Master of Ceremonies for this evening, Miss Sandra Whiting. Sandra is no stranger to the JCA. She's an active member and is willing to support whenever and wherever possible. In her diverse career, Sandra has worked as an event programmer and planner, a TV host, a storyteller, newspaper columnist, cultural programmer, animator, and entrepreneur. She is also past president of the BBPA and has chaired many of the Harry Jerome Awards over the years. She's also past president of PACE Canada. Sandra is proud that she conceived and persuaded the Jamaican Consulate, many distinguished individuals, and hundreds of volunteers to work on a project that took 2 years of planning and execution and celebrated here in Canada, the Jamaica 50 project. Sandra has a unique ability to coordinate complicated projects seamlessly across multidisciplined and culturally diverse groups. She has been involved in the management of many cultural diverse programs for the Harbourfront Centre, such as Carnivalissima, Lumina 2, and was also the conceiver of the annual Kumba Black History Month program. Sandra has worked with organizations such as the Institute for Change Leaders, the Empire Club of Canada, and has been a board member for the Canadian Broadcast Standards Council, the Metropolitan Convention Centre, and the Caribbean Cultural Committee. She's been involved with so many organizations that it would take so long to list them all, and we don't want to put this diverse individual into a box. She is a big personality and she will ensure that you enjoy tonight's proceedings. Welcome, Sandra Whiting.
Thank you, Kashane Denton, for that wonderful introduction. So nice to have a young millennial be part of the JCA. And do you know she was the youngest person on the trip to Jamaica last year? Yes, she was. Pleased to know her. It is my honor and privilege to be part of this 58th celebration of the Jamaican Canadian Association Awards. You know what I like about the JCA? I've been a member for many years. I don't even know how long because them always sometimes couldn't find my name. And then they would say, yes, you are here, you're on the list. But what I love the most about the JCA is the feeling of family, is the feeling of support, the feeling of community one gets when you get to the center and people say, hi, how you do? That caring that has been going for 58 years. And so today we are honoring members for their contribution. And now, to bring you greetings on behalf of the JCA 58 years strong, our president, Doma Paterson.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Jamaican Canadian Association's annual awards for 2020. As you can see, we are now virtual. So I am so excited that despite the pandemic, we were able to showcase and highlight some very special people for the 2020 awards. You are in for a real treat. It is hosted by Sandra Whiting and features performance by Jay Douglas. A big thank you to Hyacinth Wilson, who is chair of our awards committee, and her team, to Kelly Spence for the design materials, for Kashane Denton, our Director of Communications, and her communications team. And also a big thank you to all of the volunteers who make JCA happen, who give their heart and soul day in and day out, year after year. Tonight, you will see that we feature a few of those, but there are so many that keep us moving. And I am very, very proud to be able to participate in this year's awards and to highlight just a few of the very special volunteers who contribute so much to the Jamaican Canadian Association. So on behalf of the JCA, the board of directors, and the entire family, enjoy this evening's show.
And the first award is the Community Service Individual Award, presented to a man who is multi-talented. He's a personality with over 30 years of experience with the realm of entertainment. He continues to build upon that work to this day, embracing his current role as a popular MC. He has worked on successful events like Jamaica National Expo, Eglinton Street Fest, and so much more. Worked on radio with CHRY. He emceed live shows and now spends his time on live social media, TV, with the Charles Matthew Show. He was part of the youth group and was a very active member back in the day. He puts himself into every single event, and he says his nana always told him, always give back. Please recognize Community Service Individual Award, Charles Matthews Jr.
Hey everyone, Charles here. And first of all, I just want to thank everybody for, nominating me for the Community Service Award. I especially want to thank the JCA for just thinking of me. The Community Service Award is really special to me because my grandmother, my Nana, always taught me to give back. She always told me to give back and never look for anything in return. She says things will happen when you give and good things will just come back to you. So I just want to thank you. I didn't expect the award because doing things for the community is actually beneficial for me as well because I get to meet new people and new friends. So I just want to thank everybody, especially my wife and kids, for always letting me, go out and do all these things. And sometimes I'm never home for hours at a time, but they know that I love doing these things for the community to make everybody better. So once again, I want to thank everybody, and I thank the JCA for giving me this award, and I thank everybody else, and to all the other winners, congratulations and all the best. Thank you.
And next award is Jamaican Canadian Association Community Service Group Organization Award, presented this year to the Meals to Go initiative. And that initiative was the brainchild of Community Strong Grassroots, led by Elaine Thompson and Danae Peart. Meals are prepared by the dynamic chef trio, Anthony Traffic Mantoni, Franklin Sugar Thomas, and Karima Beckles. This team of 50 additional volunteers, drivers, assist with delivering and contacting residents each week. To date, the team has provided 9,459 hot meals and counting for the past 20 weeks. The initiative is supported by Second Harvest, City of Toronto, JN Bank, Grace Kennedy, OBHS, UWI Gala, Kiwanis Club, Dr. Ezra Nesbitt, and many, many others. We want to congratulate Elaine Thompson, Danae Peart, Franklin Thomas, Karima Beckles, Sharon Gordon, and Anthony Scott in recognition of your significant contribution to the Jamaican Canadian Association in partnership with Community Strong COVID-19 response. Congratulations all.
Hi, I'm Danae Peart, one of the coordinators for the Meals to Go initiative that functions out of the JCA right here in Toronto, Canada. About 21 weeks ago, we had an announcement from the government that we would be doing lockdowns because of this pandemic, COVID-19. The day the announcement was made, our leader Elaine Thompson, called me and said, today, they're about to lock in our seniors. You know we have to do something, right? And that literally was the spark that got us to here. Needless to say, 21 weeks later, we're still committed to feeding seniors in our community, international students who have been stranded, as well as individuals with precarious income. And by precarious income, that runs the gamut. Low to no income, precarious living situations, and obviously nutrition is a part of it. I must say thanks to my drivers. Oh my goodness. From every walk of life, we've had drivers come through this program. Over 20 volunteer drivers. Some of them are celebrities, lawyers, teachers, you name it. Today we had a new driver. He's a real estate person. He's doing 2 routes for me. I cannot say thank you enough to those individuals that are doing it voluntarily behind the scenes that we don't showcase each week otherwise. So really much love to the team. Elaine, myself, Traffic Man Tony, Chef Karima, and of course Sugar. And much love to the president of the JCA, Doma Paterson, who comes in on Saturdays and assists as well where she can. And she's been very consistently supportive of the effort. So we're very much thankful for all the people involved. I can't even list all the drivers. It's been over 20 people that have come and done. Each week we have 15 routes across the GTA that these drivers put their life at risk because they could also contract this virus. So we make sure we try to provide them with gloves and masks and so on. And everybody is following the safety precautions as best as possible. We also want to thank the people in the community who come and pick up meals, who are picking up for seniors they know. We want to thank the community workers, the social services workers who are in our communities who said, oh, JCA has a program, let me connect with them to get these meals to individuals in the areas that we serve. So many people to thank, but we're overall very grateful for the opportunity to serve in these ways.
Next, we have the 2020 President's Award, presented this year to 2 people who have been doing yeoman's work. First is a true daughter of Jamaica. She holds it close to her heart in everything that represents her island home. She's currently employed as a human resources employee care advisor at Metrolink and holds a master's degree in adult education and community development, and many certificates in leadership, human service management, and a bachelor's degree in education from Central Connecticut State University. She's passionate about community engagement and dedicated to supporting others to reach their fullest potential. Please welcome Michelle Mackenzie Dolly. She says she likes to sing as well and dance and entertain, and has been a board member since 2016. Congratulations, Michelle Mackenzie Dolly, on receiving the President's Award.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. To borrow a few lines from Bushie Banton's winning festival song, no matter where in the world I go, I am Jamaican. No birth papers I have to show because I am Jamaican. One of the things I love about my Jamaican culture is that we have a distinct way of expressing ourselves. So today I say encouragement, sweeten labor. Over the past year, I have had the distinct privilege of representing JCA on some collaborative initiatives. One of my favorite memories is one evening while I was busy advocating for JCA during one of these meetings, a notable gentleman from a partner organization said to the group, I believe if you cut Michelle right now, JCA flow out of our vein. And I looked at him, I just laughed and I said, you're right, JCA would flow out of my vein. I don't know if he was aware of the magnitude of the compliment that he gave me in the moment, but I just responded, yes. The work I do at JCA reflects my commitment to community building and straight up love for Jamaica. That being said, encouragement, sweet labor. Madam President, I am elated that I was chosen to receive the Distinguished President's Award this year and will place on record my commitment to further support the mission of the Jamaica Canadian Association, Toronto. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Our other awardee for the President's Award, in sincere appreciation for active participation and dedicated service to the JCA. He is the president and owner of Sunbelt Realty Limited, a real estate brokerage providing service with distinction to clients within the Golden Horseshoe. He is the treasurer of the JCA, and anyone who has had that job knows it is no easy task. He's a member of the board of the Lions Circle, member of the board of the Canadian Black Chamber of Commerce, chair of the Compliance and Economic Black Chamber of Commerce, and before becoming his own boss, held the position of Director of Mortgage Enforcement at the First Canadian Title Default Solutions. He is also, as I said, a very active member of the JCA board. Congratulations, David Betty, on receiving the President's Award for 2020.
So I want to say, first of all, that this is with humility that I accept this award, and I'm humbled. Didn't expect it, but just being a team player and doing my part to support the team as a treasurer. And so this is really a surprise, and I first of all want to thank the President for considering me for this award, and also I want to make a big shout out to our bookkeeper, Aida, who has been tireless in terms of getting the work out and meeting the deadlines. And there have been many, there's been lots of pressure on her, but she's stepped to the plate every time. Also want to recognize the Finance Committee, awesome committee that has really been the backbone of helping me, supporting me along the way, and I really want to, special mention of them. And of course, the board members. Board members, without them, nothing happens. They make all the decisions, but they also have to put up with all the numbers and all the explanations and everything that I have to provide. But yes, they've been a part of this and making sure this happens. So I'm happy to be here, to be able to serve. And as I said, this is an organization that can grow from strength to strength, and they are really shining light in the north. And so I just want to be here for the kids and for the grandkids that this organization will stand as a beacon of hope for our community for years and years to come. So thank you everyone.
This year, the JCA is proud to present the Outstanding Volunteer Award to a member of the JCA who is now the membership chair. In May 2019, she decided she wanted to give back to the community and to carry on the traditions that the organization reflected. She sits on many committees and emphasizes the importance of maintaining such an organization for for the next generation. She also gave generously to the JCA. Please congratulate Sandra Young, Outstanding Volunteer of the Year for 2020.
Good evening. My name is Sandra Young, and I'm currently the membership chair of the Jamaican Canadian Association. I joined the association in 2012 with the encouragement of Mr. Alvin Knight. I'd like to thank the organization for recognizing me for all the work that I have done throughout the years that I've been membership chair. I would like to thank Barbara Thompson and also Hyacinth Wilson for encouraging me and always being there whenever I need them to do anything. And I'd like to thank them personally. I'd also like to thank Mr. Knight for being my rock in the organization. Without him, I would not be where I am today. And I would also like to thank all the members and the volunteers of the Jamaican Canadian Association for all their dedication and hard work, because without volunteers, there would not be a Jamaican Canadian Association. Thank you and have a wonderful night.
At this time, I would like to introduce a well-known musician. Everyone knows Jay Douglas. He is, I believe, also a JCA member. In fact, I know he must be. And Jay Douglas, anytime you hear Jay, you feel good. So Jay Douglas and his group, the All Stars, will be now regaling you with some sweet, sweet music. Welcome, Jay Douglas.
Everything must change. Nothing or no one stays the same. Yes, I know some things has changed. Give thanks and celebrate a lovely day. All I'm saying to you right now, please hear me. Everyone will change. Winter turn to spring. Step aside and let me sing my song. No, the Most High Judge, she's my dwelling place. The Most High Judge, she's my guiding line. Have faith in the mighty Creator. Live your life, say a little prayer. We're moving in the right direction. Too much disconnection. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Universe. Can you hear me? Greetings to you from planet Earth. My love and respect. My love and respect to you. Have a little faith in the mighty Creator. Live your life, say a little prayer. Moving in the right direction. Too much disconnection. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, everything and everyone, everyone must change. And everything and everyone, everything must change. And everything and everyone, everything must change. And everything and everyone, and everything must change. And everything and everyone, and everything must change.
And now, JCA must be one of the only organizations, to my mind, that can say they have had members who have been involved for 50 years. Let me repeat, 50 years. 50. That is a lifetime. That is a lifetime to contribute and be part of an organization. The 25-year award goes this year to President Doma Paterson. And in her 25 years as a member, she served on many committees, including the building, fundraising, and golf, as well as the transition team on the future for JCA. And from 2010 to 2014, she served 2 terms as executive secretary and became president in 2016. She was born in Winnipeg, cold Winnipeg, and with the exception of 6 years which her family spent in Jamaica, and she attended Vals Prep, where she got a little seasoning, a little sun, so she became, and when she moved to Toronto, knew she had to be part of the JCA. She's a proud mother of an 18-year-old son, Simeon, and they now reside in Brampton. 25 years of being a member. Congratulations, Doma Paterson.
Hello, my name is Doma Paterson, and I'm the current president of the Jamaican Canadian Association, and so honored and pleased to be recognized for 25 years of service to the organization this year. Where has the time gone? It is unbelievable that so many years has passed, showing my age for sure. When I first came to the JCA as a result, really, of my involvement in the National Council of Jamaicans and Supportive Organizations, I didn't have a son. And now my son is 18 and off to university this fall. So I have so many special memories over the years. One in particular that stands out was in 2019, where we had a reunion of sorts at Barbara Thomas's home. There were probably maybe about 30 of the elders there, just enjoying each other's company, being together, some who hadn't been with us in some time. And so I look forward to many more of those special moments, and also another 25 years of service. Thanks again, JCA.
The award for 30 years of continuous service goes to Sydney Ware, who came to Canada in 1971 and then moved from Montreal in 1977, where he worked for 29 years as a mechanical engineer. He joined the association in 1986, just at the time they were doing Hurricane Gilbert community response. And he joined the education committee, then chaired by Irma Collins, and he has been a continuous member for 30 years.
Good day, everyone. On behalf of my family and I, let me say I do appreciate this award for my service and financial contribution over the years to the Jamaican Canadian Association. As we all know, where there's a need, we all should help. And on September 12, 1988, Jamaica was devastated by Hurricane Gilbert, which left our beloved Jamaica in a serious condition. I became a member of the JCA not too long before Gilbert erupted. There was a lot to be done, at DuPont Street and Lakeshore Boulevard, and I did join that memorable team to accomplish this task. I later became a member of the Education Committee, headed by a very knowledgeable lady in the field of education, Miss Irma Collins, as our leader and chairperson. As a group, we did achieve a lot, as our scholarship foundation today is a good example. Let me say to the young members in the association, a good foundation has been laid, and it is your responsibility to build on the achievement of the association. May God bless you all, and stay smart, stay safe. Thank you very much.
40 years lifetime achievement, and I stopped there and said lifetime at 40, but I think I know why. No one thought they would go past 40, so it's called the Lifetime Achievement 40 years. First recipient is Victoria Donaldson Nelson. She came to Canada in 1970, and she had graduated from the Caribbean College in Savannah, Lamar, trained as a registered nursing assistant. She said she was trained in the art of caregiving before she landed on Canada's soil. And so she decided when she came to get involved and went and studied many, many programs: rehabilitation counselor, gerontology, psychology. Then she became a minister, ordained minister in 2012, when she had her master's in theology at Beacon University. She's a job search coach. She was a workshop facilitator and Mental Health Professionals Association. So many, can't say them all. And she did all of this studying while working full-time as an employment counselor with the city of Toronto. And she retired after 41 years. She's a founding member and board chair of Camille's Place, a board member of many organizations, including the Peel Multicultural Council, the Halton Multicultural Council, the Congress of Black Women, and now she's been a member of the JCA. For her involvement and participation with the Associated Youth Services of Peel, she received letters of acknowledgement and recommendation, a reflection that her selfless dedication to community has not gone unnoticed. And now she can add Lifetime Achievement, JCA Award. Congratulate Victoria Donaldson Nelson.
I would like to say thank you for considering me, to honor me. I appreciate it. I thank you, and as long as my life lasts, I will continue to be a member, although not always present. My heart and my prayers are with you. Thanks again for honoring me.
Also receiving Lifetime Achievement Award is none other than Cynthia Anderson, known to all as Cindy Anderson. In 1986, she became a valued member of the JCA. She says she's a born Jamaican, and she worked hard to build her a very successful career. And with JCA, she was executive secretary, treasurer, worked on the social committee. She was directly involved in one of JCA's biggest milestone, the planning of the 25th anniversary. She has also leveraged her expertise to computerize the accounting system and payroll system to accommodate summer students. Congratulate Cynthia Cindy Anderson for Lifetime Achievement, 40 years of continuous service.
Adding to the joy of my life with this Lifetime Award, I appreciate the support and opportunity to make a difference in our community. I hope that the next generation can continue to work together to support each other and also make a difference. It's our job as members of the association to do our part. Thank you again for this award, and I wish everyone health and happiness. Stay safe. Love you all.
And now, can you believe there are 5 people who made it to 5-0. 5-0. Continuous service. Awesome. Loy Manning came to Canada in 1964, worked in the insurance industry, and worked long and hard with the former JCA Credit Union. She now volunteers her time with the Caribbean Canadian Seniors Club. Congratulate Loy Manning on 50 years of continuous service.
Thanks to the JCA for the recognition of my many years of service to the organization. Over the years, I have met a number of people who I would not have met otherwise. And thanks Miss Amy Nelson for starting the seniors group as a part of the JCA organization. Since I retired, it has become a place to overcome all the days that are not crammed with other things to do. And again, for a lot of older people who are here on their own and would be home alone during the days, to meet here at 2 days per week. And so we've become like a family of seniors. So this has become a vibrant part of the organization, and I really appreciate that. I hope the organization will continue to grow and become even more of a part of the Caribbean or Jamaican community that it deserves to be, because we've been around for a long time and we've seen a lot of activities that the Jamaican Canadian Association has started, and I hope it has a long life way after I'm gone. Thank you. Have a good day.
Eulee Smith, another 50-year veteran, instrumental also in working with the JCA Credit Union, a proud and long-serving member of the Caribbean Canadian Seniors. Congratulate Eulee Smith. And the next 2 winners go together. When you see one, you see the other. Herman and Barry Johnson. They have served in several positions and committees. Now I know that Herman was treasurer and on the building committee, social committee, seniors brunch committee, Jam Fest, Hurricane Gilbert, dispatching drivers. Barry supplied music and assisted with fundraising, and he used to always be very involved organizing dances to raise funds. They had a young family while they were active with JCA, and in Herman's word, Barry was her Florence Nightingale at home, looking after the 3 girls, making sure that they were fed, hair combed, getting them ready for the usual children's parties, which would be invariably be on Saturdays while she was at JCA in committees meetings. The new car which they drove at the time, they called it the JCA car because it knew how to head down to JCA. Congratulate Herman and Barry Johnson for 50 years of continuous service to the organization.
My name is Barry Johnson, and this lady to my left is my beautiful wife, Hermione Johnson.
Thank the Jamaican Canadian Association for recognizing us, our longevity with the association, and it's been a pleasure to serve, to be a member and to serve.
We both been a member of the Jamaican Canadian Association for 50 years. A very long time for us all to reminisce the things, the enjoyment, the fun, and everything we enjoy over the 50 years, all the celebration, having fun with all the nice old folks here, young and old. So I'd like to extend my gratitude to the Jamaican Canadian Association for recognizing us as a valid and well looked upon member. And I do hope this association will grow and grow, just like any other, because we all need somewhere to go. Everybody has somewhere, and it's important that we all keep our heads up and work with each other. Thank you.
Our last recipient is Professor Irma Collins, BA Master in Ed. She has served the organization in many ways. Vice President, chair of its capital fundraising campaign, which established at the time the golf tournament and the Bananas brunch. Believing that whatever is worth doing well, she's humbled by the fact that JCA has given her 7 of the 23 appreciation awards she has received for her involvement in various community organizations. Irma worked at George Brown College for 32 years until retirement in 1998. 27 of those years as professor of English and 5 years as chair of the English and Liberal Studies Department, the very first African Canadian to hold that position. She also wrote Brush Up Your English, a textbook. Her contributions to the JCA can be summed up when she received a 2000 Harry Jerome President's Award. And it said, she has helped to define community activism for the Black community while not compromising her desire to make positive change in her homeland. Please congratulate Professor Irma Collins, 50 years, going strong.
Thank you. I thank the JCA for continuing to recognize its volunteers and members. I was introduced to the JCA in 1970 by a now deceased friend, Dr. Vincent Doyley, and I'm glad he did introduce me to the JCA. I found the JCA to be like family, where one goes for nurturing and for feeling like one belongs. Over the years, I've accepted various positions on the board and on committees, things that I thought I could manage with my very, my very busy job, and things that I was asked to take on and did. There are so many things to mention in 50 years that it's hard to pick out one, but I will say this. When I joined the JCA, we were renters, and I'm pleased that I was on the board each of the 3 times that we bought our own building, and I was able to participate in fundraisers and selling bonds and tapping corporate donors for contributions. The positive impact of a JCA is well known, and I'm glad that the current volunteers are carrying on the tradition. We have accomplished much in the years since I have been a member, and I'm pretty sure that the current members and board members will carry on the tradition. There's much still to be done. We have many rivers to cross, and I wish them well. I've enjoyed my time at JCA. I've made many lasting friends, and now it's time to bow out and let the younger people take over. Thank you.
It has been my pleasure and privilege to be able to introduce all these awardees to you all, because we know JCA is Talawa. We are Talawa. Say it with me. We are Talawa. And may we continue on this path, 58 years, heading for 16 to 75 soon. And I know in 100 years from now, still will be around. Why be a volunteer? It's not for money, it's not for fame, and it's not for any personal gain. It's just for love of fellow man. It's just to lend a helping hand. It's just to give a tithe of self. There is something you can't buy with wealth. It's not the medals worn with pride. It's just for that feeling deep inside. It's that reward down in your heart. It's feeling that you've been a part of helping others far and near. That's what makes you a volunteer. Wasn't that wonderful? Did it not make you feel amazing that you are part of such an amazing organization? I do not use that word amazing lightly. 58 years and going strong. Congratulations to the board for the hard work. It is not easy being a board member. Congratulations to the president and the vice president and the treasurer. Congratulations to all of you who put this together. And most of all, congratulations to the winners. You make us proud always. And to Jay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please continue to support JCA and our community. Thank you very much for allowing me to be part of this very, very special 58 years celebration recognizing our volunteers.